SEO is all about making your site look awesome to search engines like Google. That way, when someone searches for stuff related to your biz, boom, your site pops up at the top. Pretty cool, huh? All right, let's dive into the basics. SEO is about optimizing your site's performance, user experience, and authority. Basically, you got to make it fast, easy to use, and look legit to Google. Then watch your site climb up those search rankings. Of course, there's a bit more to it than that, but I'll keep things simple for now. The key thing to remember is that SEO focuses on organic or unpaid search results, not those paid ads at the top. You know how sometimes you search for something on Google and the exact page you want just doesn't show up? Yeah, that can be frustrating, right? Well, it might be because that page isn't actually indexed by Google's web crawlers. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Some pages, like order confirmations, probably shouldn't be publicly searchable. But if you do want a page to rank and get that Google traffic, you got to make sure it's indexed properly. The best way to do that is with this free tool from Google called Search Console. Once you've got that set up, just head over to the indexing report and you can see what's going on under the hood. It'll show you which of your pages are indexed and which ones might need a little nudge, so to speak. Pretty cool, huh? Definitely worth checking out if you're trying to boost that SEO game. What's most important is keyword research and some free resources you can use for that. If you're trying to optimize your content and stuff. One really handy tool is the Google Keyword Planner. It's free with a Google Ads account and lets you see search volumes and other data for keywords. Another cool one is Answer the Public, which scrapes sites like forums and stuff to find common questions people are asking around certain topics or phrases. Oh, and don't sleep on Reddit either. You can mine subreddits in your niche for insight into what people care about and the actual words they use. Just a few ideas to get you started without breaking the bank on paid tools, you know? Let me know if you want me to go deeper on any of those in the future. One of the key things is understanding what people are actually searching for. There are some great free tools out there to help with that. Like Google Trends is super handy for seeing search volume and trends over time for different keywords. And don't sleep on Reddit and answer sites like Quora. Those can give you a goldmine of insight into how people phrase their questions and what they're really trying to find, you know? Now let's talk about backlinks. What exactly are they and why do they matter for your website's rankings? Okay, so backlinks are basically links from other websites to your site. They're kind of like votes of confidence, you know? The more high quality backlinks you have pointing to your pages, the more Google and other search engines see your site as being authoritative and trustworthy. Now, how do you get those sweet backlinks? Well, you could try reaching out to other site owners and bloggers in your niche to see if they'd be willing to link to your awesome content. Or you could guest post on their sites with a link back to yours. Just don't go buying shady backlink packages because that's a big no-no that could get you penalized. At the end of the day, focus on creating incredible content that others will naturally want to link to. Backlinks are a huge ranking factor, so don't sleep on them. Directories for your website are kind of like online listings or catalogs, you know? They help people find your site and can drive some traffic your way. For example, some free directories you could submit your site to are DMOZ, which is like a huge directory edited by real people. Then there's Best of the Web, Yahoo, Directory, Jasmine Directory. Oh, and Aviva Directory is another popular one. Basically, you just create a listing with your site details and hopefully get some exposure. Of course, paid directories can work too if you've got the budget. But those free ones are a good place to start, right? Just be sure to optimize your listing and maybe throw in some keywords to help people find you. Let's dive into heading tags. So headings, they structure your content, right? You got your main heading, that's your H1 tag, usually the page title or something. Then you got subheadings H2, H3, and so on down to H6. Each one is like a subsection under the previous one, kind of like an outline, you know? So like say we're talking about dogs, your H1 could be dogs, H2, breed types, H3, retrievers, get it? The smaller headings fit inside the bigger ones. It's all about that hierarchy. Oh, and don't use a bunch of H1s, just one per page usually. All right, that's headings in a nutshell. Also, I wanted to talk about page speed and how it impacts your website's SEO. You know, Google really cares about delivering a great user experience. And slow page load times, yeah, that's a big no-no in their books. I mean, think about it. Who wants to wait forever for a page to load, right? We're all pretty impatient these days. So if your site is sluggish, visitors are just going to bounce. And that increased bounce rate signals to Google that your content might not be up to par. Not to mention, page speed is an actual ranking factor for desktop and mobile searches. So the faster your site loads, the higher you could rank. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so here are a few quick tips for page speed. First up, Optimize your images. Large images can really slow things down. Next, minify your code. That just means removing any unnecessary formatting and white space. Oh, and don't forget to enable browser caching so repeat visitors don't have to re-download all those assets every single time. Lastly, consider using a content delivery network to, distribute your site's content from servers closer to your users. Implementing some of these can seriously boost your page speed. Got to keep those visitors happy, You can check your website's SEO score for free. Let me share a couple of ways to do that. You can use Google's free Search Console tool. Just sign up, add your site, and it'll give you insights on site performance, any issues, and SEO suggestions. Another option is to try websites like Neil Patel's Uber Suggest or SEMrush's free trial. They'll crawl your site and spit out a report card with scores for things like technical SEO, content, backlinks, and more. Just enter your URL and boom, free SEO analysis right there. Of course, the paid tools have way more features, but those free options are a solid start for getting an SEO health check without spending a dime. Give them a try and see how your site stacks up. What questions do you have for me? Let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video.